Welcome to The Naomi Show.
Hi there, I'm joined today by Samantha Jayne, the CEO of Blue Label Life, which is a matchmaking service for busy professionals. And Samantha, tell us about the business. What is it? How does it work?
Well, we're an exclusive matchmaking service for busy professionals who are just looking to meet someone like-minded. It's quite simple, really. It's like having a friend that is incredibly well connected, that knows you incredibly well and knows exactly who would be well suited for you.
Now, you've differentiated your business, haven't you? You have what you call your CQ test.
That's right.
Can you tell us about that? It's all about being compatible, isn't it?
That's right. Being compatible is highly important. So what we do is we look at values. So before we match you with someone, we look at how important are things such as family values, attitudes to spending, lifestyle. Are you someone that loves to go out all the time? Are you more of a homebody?
These are obviously issues that actually do come up in relationships, because you can have that first blush of romance, that's fine. But after a while, a couple of months, these are the things that matter the most, aren't these? Are the things that crop up and can be problems if you're not matched. Is that what you found?
Definitely. You could either wake up one day, you can either grow together, or you can wake up one day and go, what am I doing with this person? I have absolutely nothing in common.
Yeah.
So the compatibility test is highly important. Before you invest emotionally and invest your time, you want to ensure that you are actually on that same page.
It's quite good. I've had a look at the test, and I think it's quite good, because what it does mean is you're not going to waste time hooking up people who really are not compatible.
That's right.
I mean, on a number of different areas. I mean, for instance, finances, you mentioned that before, and you find that people do have a problem if they have different spending habits. Is that what you found?
Absolutely. Yeah. Even things such as the types of holidays that you go on, how often you go on holidays, who spends what, are you actually allowed to buy the new pair of shoes or that new car?
Yeah.
It is something that's really important.
And what are some of the areas that you find are key for compatibility?
Family is a huge one. Are you both on that same page? How much time you spend with your family? Do you want to have a family? Is huge.
Yes, of course.
Even things like lifestyle. Are you introverted, extroverted? How much you exercise? Matching a couch potato with someone that is a gym junkie is just not going to work.
Yeah.
Things like, are you neat? Are you messy? And you may think they're trivial, but they're highly important.
Oh, well, those are the things that can cause arguments in relationships. The not being compatible when it comes to family in particular. If one of you doesn't spend time with family and doesn't understand that, and the other one does, and it's really important to them, down the track it could be a real issue, couldn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
We even look at sexual compatibility.
Yeah.
It is a touchy subject, but it's really important.
It is.
Even things like views on pornography, you name it. We look at those factors that you just don't ask at the beginning of the relationship, because it's really not appropriate to ask.
Yeah, but I think the good thing about it is, I guess, if you do find someone you're compatible with when you've done this test, it means that on a number of those key areas, you've basically got a pretty reasonable match, which I think is quite a great idea.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, you're not just looking at a lot of profiles and then having to weed through it. You've actually specified some questions that are going to narrow the field down, yeah?
Yeah. We start with the fundamentals and work from there. So fundamentals, then we look at things such as, what is it that you're physically looking for? Obviously, we can't match you with that exact person 100%, but we can get really close. And we look at personality traits and what you both want out of life.
And you have a pretty high success rate, I believe.
Yes, we do. We have a 92% success rate.
Seriously? That's extraordinary. Does it take long to pick? Do you find that, I mean, obviously there would be a time limit. Some people would meet the first person they meet and that's it, it's just all happened. And then they might actually have to meet a couple of people before actually find one that works for them.
Definitely. It is all about timing, and some people meet that perfect person within a week. Others is within 2 months, others 3 months, others 11 months.
Yeah.
It really comes down to timing, being open-minded and trusting your actual matchmaker, knowing that they're out there doing the right thing, looking after you.
Now, a lot of people will be asking the question, is it expensive? Because it's very personalised, isn't it?
It is. Look, in comparison, I think we're actually, when you calculate all the dates that you have to go on to, it
Well,
all
it really
adds up.
narrows down the field, doesn't it? I mean, if you're going out on a whole bunch of dates with people who you're not compatible with at all, this narrows it down. At least you know
You're
getting
investing your money
closer.
in the right places. Definitely.
Yeah.
But look, we have memberships. We have a membership that starts at $16.50 for the year. So
Yeah.
and that can be broken down into payments. So it is quite affordable.
Yeah. Well, it's investing in something that you probably really want, which is, you know,
That's
finding
right.
love, I guess.
That's right. And the price of love, really. Can you really put a price on love?
Good point. Okay, Samantha, well, good luck with it. And thank you. And thanks for contributing to the site. We love it.
Pleasure.
Thank you. And we'll see you next time.
Your love life, let's talk about it at naomishow.com.